Hey, 5th and 6th grade leaders, this Sunday we have an exciting Sunday with baptisms in between 1st and 2nd service, and we have 4 kiddos getting baptized. So let's make sure we get over really as quick as you can. So I want some of the kids to be able to go out and watch the baptisms and be able to get back in the room. So I need everybody over there as quickly as you can. All right, we're continuing the big idea of patience. Patience is waiting until later for what you want now. We're going to be diving into Exodus chapter 32, verses 1 through 35, where we find that the Israelites are at the foot of Mount Sinai. And instead of obeying God and waiting for Moses to come down the mountain, the entire nation of Israel grew impatient and decided to build a golden calf and began to worship it instead of worshiping God. And their lack of patience resulted in tons of severe consequences for them. Our key question for our 5th and 6th graders is, what can you think about when it's hard to wait? Our bottom line is, when you think you can't wait, think about what's true. All right. When the kiddos arrive, I have limbo going on in all the big reefs, so I thought it'd be fun to do limbo with the 5th and 6th graders. So I'm going to have a pool noodle in there. If you want to, you could do teams if you want to, and let the kids help hold the limbo stick so the kids can go under, and then you'll come to large group. We are working on trying to get some new stuff for our 5th and 6th graders. There's a bunch of them, so I'd love for you to, I'm going to be sending just 5th and 6th grade some notes about that, and for you guys to look over some stuff. All right, so after limbo and after large group, they're going to come back to an activity called Bible Story Extension. They're going to get a picture an activity page that's called What's Wrong with This Picture. You're going to give each of them, and then they'll need their Bible, and they can use a regular Bible or they can use their Bible apps. Tell them to find and circle the 7 things that are out of place in the picture, and encourage them to talk about the things that were circled, and to look one last look at the things they circled, then turn their papers over and place them face down. And you're going to tell them to turn to Psalms chapter 78 verses 10 through 17 in the Bible, and I want you, the leader, to read that one verse at a time, and pause after each verse and ask the group to think back on the things they circled on the activity page and see if they can find a connection between the things they circled and the things on the verse. They can't look at the paper either, so this is going to have to be from memory. Praise the students for being able to look back and remember the images that they circled. Then you're going to have some questions for them directly related to the Bible story. And then for the second activity, you're going to have some dive deeper discussions. All right, here's the thing about this topic. I love this topic because we're talking about what is true. Our 5th and 6th graders have access to lots of information, more information than any other generation. They can Google, they can YouTube, they can click on all kinds of articles and go to wherever they want to find information, and it's not always true. And we want them to understand the Bible is always true, and they can rely on everything that God says. And if they're unsure of something, of whether it's true, they can go back to the Bible. And I just really want to make sure we impact that truth on them, that the Bible is their source of foundation for everything in their life. All right, don't forget baptism. So head over 8:35 for first service, 10:10, no later than, I really don't want it to be 10:10. I'd rather be closer to 10, that you get over and help us pray, and I can tell you what we need to change up for second service and get ready for baptisms. All right, hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you on Sunday during huddle.